Now, our Zimbabwean correspondent Lala spoke to Amnesty International Zimbabwe campaign coordinator, that's Rosalina Muzerengi, and this is what she had to say.
Amnesty International joins the rest of the world in commemorating the 19th International Day Against the Death Penalty. The focus of this year's commemorations is on the impact of the death penalty on women. Many women have been convicted and sentenced to death in shoddy and unfair trials that have failed to follow due process or consider mitigating factors such as long-term abuse, violence, and sexual assault. Women on the death row have been denied justice for the prolonged physical and sexual abuse they have suffered, which preceded and triggered the offenses for which they were convicted for. By sentencing women to death, justice systems around the world are not only perpetuating an abhorrent and cruel punishment, but they are making women pay the price for the authorities' failures to address discrimination. In many cases, the failure of authorities to act on specific complaints and end discriminatory practices have created a culture of abuse that women on the death row have had to endure, meaning these women continue to be further marginalized as they move through the criminal justice system. In Zimbabwe, the practice of the death penalty has been there for over a century, with one of the most high-profile executions being that of Mbuyanianda Chawe Nyakasikana. This was in 1898, and the execution was carried out by the British colonial authorities. To this day, her death is considered harsh, unjust, and inconsiderate. Although no executions have been carried out since 2005, the fact that this inhuman and degrading treatment remains on the books of law represents an image of a nation that is stuck in time. The death penalty is an act so final and so retributive that it cannot be called a justice delivery method. As we commemorate International Day Against the Death Penalty, at a time when Mbuyanianda has become a topical issue in Zimbabwe, again, we believe it makes sense to look back and address this stain on our national fabric. That is the continued presence of the death penalty in our constitution.